Good morning, folks. It's been a long time since I made a very detailed analysis for you guys. So I thought let me lay down the path, whatever I see in the market right now, what are the possibilities. I've covered a lot in the weekend video, including the volume analysis. This is something which I have not shared, and obviously I'll make this video public later on. But right now, I don't think the people outside are ready to comprehend what is the possibility in the market, right? Everyone's looking for just one bearish level, bullish level, breakout, breakdown, SL target. That's all they think. So we are totally different from them. We are learning and as well as practicing some advanced concepts. So for you guys, those who have studied the intermediate stage also, you can easily identify what is going on in the market. And for that, first thing you need to do is practice your channel lines very well. Remember, channel lines are dynamic. Okay, don't be static in them. It can be dynamic because the waves are dynamic. Okay, the theory for how these channel lines or why these channel lines work, I think most of you already know. Those who have done the advanced concepts, you don't need to understand why these channel lines work because you have something more important to worry about. Those who have done the time pivots, right? You guys know exactly why these channel lines work. I've taught you the 45 degree, the 90 degree, the geometry of the intraday market, why these channel lines work. Okay. Now, leaving all that aside, let's get into the market. The low from 21 to 181 on 4th of June. Just looking at this picture itself tells you a different story. So let me break this down first. Let me remove all this and we'll construct it again. That's very obvious. I told you in the weekend video that this entire move, right, from here, from, let me just mark the level, 22,213, right? This entire stretch is a single move in the market. Okay. This is a 5-minute chart of Nifty spot. This entire move is one move which started from this zone here, this, but I'm not talking from 21,213, above that, the first low from there. This entire move is one single move. Again, why is it like that? It's I cannot explain it here because it's part of advanced concepts. Those who you already learning advanced concepts can easily know what is the reason for that. Now, if that is one single move, then this is one single move currently going on in the market. If you notice this part again, this is a subdivision. All this I've already covered in the weekend video. I'm just rewinding your memory. Now, at this stage, we discussed something important, that from this level of, one second. This is your 22,645, right? It's clearly an impulse from here. And we are looking for what? A wave 4 drop. Right? See a wave 1, wave 2. Then we're going for a wave 4 drop, right? It can be 3.4. That will be another scenario. But right now, wave 4. And then we are looking for a wave 5. So if this wave 5 comes on 11th of June, that's great. If it comes after 11th of June, because 11th is a time cycle date, right? So if it comes after 11th, no problem, because there are on 12th, what do we have? 12th evening and 12th morning, we have your inflation data. So there's a news event. Okay. So anything can happen on that day or the next. So basically 11th, 12th, and 13th are critical dates, right? Time cycle wise, what is the story of time cycle? If you're following, some I've mentioned in the weekend video, 7th to 13th. Okay, 7th to 13th was a bearish cycle. All right. The price has to give some sort of a correction. In case of an inversion, price can make a low here and go back up. Right. So it's very simple. If the price does not do that, it can also go sideways. Why is the question? So you have time 7th to 13th. What happen to it and what are the possible scenarios. Because it's a wave 4, you understand what does a wave 4 do. It can make ABC pattern, it can make W, sorry, one second, W, X, Y pattern, right? Again, it can make X and again Z, it can make that, right? Or what else can it do? It can make a triangle, diagonal, whatever. Okay, so whatever is the possibility here. Right now, the only focus you need to have is 38 to 50%. Right now, it has not touched it. Okay, 38 to 50% has not been touched at all, right? So what next? So it's possible that it has touched the 23 point. Let me just check. Yeah, it's 23.6.236. It has touched this so far. Okay, and it has bounced. So right now, question is whether price will go down again. We don't know that, and that is not our job in this video to figure out what is going to happen next. Structure is very clear: an impulse, then we go for a higher move, and then again we come for a correction. After that, what is the question? So what we're going to do right now is going to forecast something based on few assumptions, right? Like I always tell you, we try to plan the next 5-6 path, the steps to our destination. Okay, we are going to verify each step like this. So far, suppose we are somewhere here, we don't know what is going to happen next, but we have a plan. All right, then after making this, we'll see an alternate plan, right? So the alternate plan is obviously this is a flat correction. That is the alternate plan. So far, it's an impulse. The alternate plan we'll discuss as well. So right now, from this point here, it's very clear when an impulse. So we'll mark that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is clear here. Next, we know what that a move started from 22,213 level. This is a 5-minute chart. Let me zoom in, and it is a single move from here, from this point here. What point is that? Let me just mark that also. 22,249. Why am I doing this? Because it is just like Ramco Cements for the Advanced Concepts group, where I have showed you from weekly time frame, we went down all the way to 5-minute time frame, confirming higher time frame, lower time frame, everything to the detail spot. Okay, something similar right now, but I'm just giving a brief overview. This is something you can study on your own, right? You can copy this style of method of analysis and apply it on any chart. All right. So from here, we know there's a fresh wave started. And for that, 1, 2, this entire move is single piece, right? This entire move is single piece. This is a sub wave of that single piece, right? So from here, this is complex impulse, means it's not very simple to understand. Like I told you many times, textbook. This is not your textbook knowledge. We are going something deeper into it. So let me mark it and let me explain it to you. Okay. 5-minute, 15-minute. Okay. Right. So 15-minute chart, we are starting from 22,213. A move started like this. All right. And now in that move itself, okay, in that move itself, we are making an impulse. So this is your wave 1. Let me change the color here. This is your wave 1, wave 2, 3.1, 3.2, 3.3 is going on right now. Then we'll go for a 3.4, 3.5. Okay, this will complete what? Your third wave of this impulse. Then we are going for a fourth wave. Okay, last bit again, your fifth wave. So this will complete what? It will complete a single move which started from 22 213. All right. I hope this is clear. From 22 213 level, this will complete a single move. Why? Because this entire move is subdividing, right? From here, it looks like a subdivision. So this is wave 3 ka internal waves. Now we will go one step zoomed out and see if the market is doing that. Let me just take out this channel line. If the market is doing that, so which wave is this in then? What about the wave which started from here, right? So if this is your wave 1 on a higher time frame, if this is your wave 2 on a higher time frame, then this part from here is wave 1, wave 2, and then we have started a new wave entirely from here, right? You can take that, you can take this as a 1, 2, like this also. It's not a problem. These are just tiny variations, which we are actually not concerned with wave 1 and wave 2. We are concerned with 3, 4, and 5, because that will tell us when the next reversal will come. Okay, if you take this variation, then this is a wave 1, wave 2, same thing again. And this is again a simple subdivision of a wave 3. Same division down again, that is up again. It's similar. The only thing you need to learn here is how to analyze these breakdowns. Now, question is, why did we consider this as a subdivision? Very simple. If you consider this as wave 1 or wave 3 directly, right, till here wave 3, then this is your wave 4. And if you're considering this as a wave 5, then it should not have extended more than 1x of your Fibonacci. Okay, it should not have extended more than 1x of your Fibonacci. So now, very simple, a basic overview you have of subdivisions, what can happen. Now, as a trader, what should I look for? The alternate strategy, which is your ABC flat, right? Since the high is almost broken here, the ABC flat can be an irregular flat. We don't know whether it's going to happen or not. Higher chances it's not going to happen. But if it happens, I have to be ready for that. So what strategy should I have in place? Simple. Once again, let me just complete the full wave. If I complete the full wave for you, it will be your wave 1 here, wave 2. This entire move will be your wave 3, 4, 5. Okay. So let me just again just clarify this picture. Sub-wave division happening. This is your wave 1, wave 2. I don't have white color, that's the issue. Wave 1, wave 2. And then internal of that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second, yeah. So 3, 4, 5. Okay. This makes it as one entire move. Simple. I think I made a mistake here. Apologies. Wave 1, wave 2. Then we are subdividing from here. This entire move from here. So this again goes for your wave 1, wave 2, your wave 3, wave 4. Okay. Wave 5, which will end your wave 3. Then you will go for a wave 4, then wave 5, which is your part of your entire wave 3 setup. Okay. Could be a little confusing. Don't worry about it. Watch it again. I'll repeat it again from the beginning. From 22 213 level. 22 213 level. Right now, this is a wave 1, wave 2. You can see the white marking. Okay, the white line here. Zooming in, let me just zoom in for clarity. We are inside this wave. Inside this wave, there's a third wave going on. Inside the third wave, we are just in the 3.4 bit here, like this. 3.5 will be done. Then we'll go for a 4, and then we'll go for a 5, which will complete the third wave here. Okay. So for this, it's simple. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 going on right now. Wave 4, and then wave 5. So far, it should be clear. Okay. This will complete your wave 3, which started from 20 to 213. Then you go for an ABC move down. Okay. After this is your fourth wave. Again, 38 to 50% retracement, all that simple. Nothing to worry about. Or else you can see a triangle, diagonal, whatever maybe. Then we go for a fifth wave, which will complete your third wave, which started from all the way from this point here. That is your 21,800 level. 21,725. Okay. So from 21,725, this will only be the end of your third wave here at this point after these subdivisions. Then what? When this is done, when your third wave is done here, you will go for a deeper correction in the market. You will go for a deeper correction in the market, which is your wave 4. Wave 4, meaning this is part of your wave from 21,725. Okay. So I hope it's not very confusing. I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you. Watch this video again. It's not difficult. All right. Let me darken this maybe. Yeah. So this will be a wave 4, and then you will go for a wave 5. So approximate time zones, if you ask me, by September or October, right? September or October, most likely you will see the end of this wave 5. This is one scenario I'm telling you. If wave 5 does not get over by September, October, then it will be only your wave 3 which will get over by September, October. Okay. Either one of them, it will be clear by that time. It will be very clear by that time, and that will give the high of the year most likely. Okay. It will most likely give the high of the year, and then we'll go for a deeper correction in the last 3 months. In that case, if you go for a deeper correction, just having an idea of till where the market can go, I have shared a few levels, right, of these white levels. I've shared in the public video also. 23,700 is one, and 24,000 is one level. We know that it can cross based on the subdivisions which is happening, but in any case, it does not cross, and market makes something like this irregular flat pattern. You know, it can give an electric reaction. That's what I mentioned. It can give an electric reaction in the structure. You'll see a sharp fall, just like what happened on June 3rd. Okay. On the other hand, the upper levels, it can go all the way to 24,800. Okay. If you break 24,000 level, it can go all the way to 24,800 also, based on the subdivisions we have right now. Why can it go till there? Because right now we are in a possible wave 5. Wave 5 of what? Wave 5 started from 18,800, not from 16,800, from 18,800. People are considering this wave as 4. People are saying this is wave 4, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, this is not wave 4. This is 3.4, meaning this is your wave 1, wave 2. From here, this is still wave 3. Okay, let me repeat it again. From this point here, 1, 2, this is still wave 3. Inside that wave 3, this is the fourth wave. So this is your 3.4. Okay, if you consider the count from 16,800 levels, this is still 3.4. Okay. And then what? If this is 3.4, then we're going for a fifth wave. That's 3.5. So in any case, this will show the properties of fifth wave. And you have seen also that the volume analysis I showed you, if retailers are net buyers from this point here, or they're net buying or thinking that they are powerful. This has happened a lot. It has happened here. It has happened here, everywhere. Retailers think they're net buyers and they're sticking it to the big boys, but no, retailers are not the biggest, because obviously, if you remember the news at this point, FIIs were net short 80+% in the market before this fall happened. Before the fall, they were 80% short. And retailers, whatever, added 21,000 crore shorts here, or whatever nonsense, whatever it may be, but 80% shorts were there by FIIs before the fall even happened. Then the fall is going to come, right? Anyway, point here is that if this is a fifth wave, it will show the properties of fifth wave. We know what are the properties. Properties can be your diagonal pattern, right? It can be a diagonal pattern. Can be a diagonal pattern also. So what is the alternate strategy we have to look at the structure? That instead of such a huge subdivision, complex subdivision in the market can make a simple ABC pattern. Now, this ABC pattern, everyone's considering this as a triangle. There's no issue in that. It looks like a triangle in a smaller time frame, no problem, right? So if this is an A, B, and your C wave, in that case, let's quickly just mark the subdivisions. It's very similar. This is more clear, ABC. It's very clear to understand. Let me mark it for you. A, B, C. Okay, it's very clear. It's not difficult at all. Right? So ABC pattern. In that ABC pattern, we have probably started a wave from here. So let me go down to a smaller time frame and check. So triangle would be here like this. B, C, D, and E, right? So this would be the starting point. Marking the starting point comes around 820. When 820 in case of ABC, right? So in case of ABC, 21,820 is the starting point. So using that starting point, then this will be just the similar count. It's not difficult. It's very simple. It's a similar count, but you need to use a little bit of your thinking ability and understand that if this is the 0 point, if this is your 0 point, and this can be what? Your wave 1, this is your wave 2. It's quite the same thing what happened in impulse, right? And we know that this entire move is one single wave, right? So this is your wave 1, wave 2. Here, another division, everything same from here. It's the same impulse, right? Same thing, wave 1, wave 2, then we'll go for a wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5, right? So what, like I said, as a trader, right? As a trader, what do we need to consider? Right? As a trader, what do we need to consider? You need to consider the fact that you have to play the downside also equally important here in this case. But when you know that this was going to be a wave 4, right? You know this was going to be a wave 4 going to come in the market. So will you sell your house and sell the market later? Take that money and sell the market? No, because you know the market is definitely going to go back higher again, correct? At this stage, right now, if you get a wave 5 example, if we get a wave 5 after this fourth wave, like this, whatever happens in fourth wave, after that, if you get a wave 5, here is very important for you to consider a short opportunity. Why? Again, I'm not going to tell you to short. I'm not asking you to short. I'm not hinting you to short. I'm telling you as a trader, because you don't know whether this is confirmed an ABC or not. Okay, you don't know whether this is confirmed ABC or impulse. In both cases, you know there will be a correction coming in the market. In both cases, you know there will be a correction coming in the market. In case this is an ABC, this will stop here as a fourth wave. Wave 1, wave 2, right? Wave 1, wave 2. This is entirely third. This will go for a third wave here. Finished, right? And then major fourth will start. So you know for now, at least in your analysis, some sort of a 3.4 will come here. Something. Okay. Some scenario will come 3.4 and then your third will get complete. So far. So at this stage right now, when market is going higher, you don't know for sure, guarantee that it will be 3.4 or wave 4, right? In advanced concepts, we have some indicators which will tell us for sure whether it is 3.4 or wave 4 based on the different time frames used, right? Multiple time frames that will tell us. That is an advanced concept. So for those who don't know advanced concepts, how will you know? You won't know. Then again, fourth wave, what can it be? It can be triangle, it can be ABC pattern, it can be sideways, flat correction, whatever, right? What strategy can you apply that? Is it good to do option buying that time? Is it good to do option selling that time? Is it good to have a hedged position that time? Okay, is it time to readjust your portfolio? All that you must have in your mind. Now, so far, for a fact, you know that this wave is subdividing. So for now, for a fact, you know that this is wave 1, wave 2. There will be a wave 4, and then there will be a new high in the market as wave 5. If it is ABC or if it is impulse, both. Okay. So as a trader, you have to plan accordingly which side you want to play. If you want to leave the fourth wave, you can do it, right? If you want to capture only the third wave, now you want to capture a jackpot move like this, right? If you want to capture a jackpot move like this, you should have the analysis done before itself. Okay, I've showed in the weekend video how 38% plays an important role in whatever channel line you draw, right? It plays a very important role. That would have helped you to catch a major move. Now, because some people are not in the advanced concepts, I cannot put on the indicators and show you, right? For the benefit of all the underground traders group, I'm telling you again, do not get carried away by what is being shown in social media. Focus on the path you have right now. You can always ask me questions. Again, there's a time for that. I've told you Friday and Saturday. Do please send your charts with your questions. All right. Don't ask blank questions. Don't ask me to confirm your count. If you are asking a doubt, I want you to have an alternate setup, higher time frame, lower time frame analysis with your count. All right. And then you ask me, sir, this is the issue you're facing. You don't understand how to mark this, then I'll help you. Is this the correct marking? Can you check this? What is the time analysis for this? These questions I cannot answer because I am restricted. I'm not allowed to share my analysis in private chats. That's why I keep asking you questions. Please think like this. Please ask like this. Please check the alternate setup. What is the other time frame? Again, I'm not saying don't ask the queries. I'm asking how to ask them. That is what I'm trying to tell you. Please, I'm limited. I cannot tell you directly in private chats, do this, do that. Please understand that. Okay. So basically, we have covered the possible forecast method of looking at the structure so far towards October. That is where I expect a high to be made, especially in Bank Nifty. So there's a Nifty high also, but I don't know for sure whether the high will be lower high or higher high. It all depends on this part here, right? This was the low which was supposed to be made on 17th May. Understand that? This low which came was almost near the low of the year, near low of the year. Low of the year was somewhere here in Jan 24th, right? It was close to it. 17th May was supposed to be the low here as per the annual cycle. So what did the market do? Instead of going low, it gave a sideways move. It gave us a sideways move. That is okay. We cannot change that fact. There was a secondary higher low towards the end of your May. What happened? It gave us a higher low, no problem, but the lower low in June should have come. It should be a higher low in June, whatever it may be, it should have been higher low. Because of the election cycle, elections have shifted the cycle a little bit later. Because the dates of the natural cycle and the man-made, which is the election cycle, has been shifted, price had to move in a wild manner to compensate the time. This is something which is totally outside your scope of any learning. So it's not important right now to discuss these overbalances and rebalances of time. Point here is that because of the delay in the cycle, price had to compensate for the movement, correct? Now, this is something which always happens. And back in the day when I used to share the astro levels, you must have seen that this so and so time, so and so price has to be touched, or else it will create large candles in the market. This is what I've told you guys back who are following me back in the days, year 1 year back or something. Anyway, so point here is that large candles are forming, and another major event is happening, which is going to start from November, but the volatility for that will start soon, which is your US elections. It's going to be wild there, and there are some geopolitical storms which can come all over the world. So, what advice I can give you right now is you have a method, stick to it, play the small game. What is a small game? Small game is play for that wave C. Play for that wave C on 5 minute or 15-minute time frame. Play for the wave 3. Okay, you know, after wave C, this is very, very important. Only way you can catch a wave 3 is before wave 3, there has to be consolidation or correction. This is the secret I told you how for catching intraday moves also. Before a trending phase, there will be a consolidation in the market. It can be like this, or it can be your ABC consolidation and then move. Before a trending phase, there will be a consolidation. All right. Next, before a trending phase, there will be a previous trend which is weak and it will get reversed fully like a V shape. These are the two possibilities only. So when you see a V shape correction, it is mostly in what previous wave is a wave C or 5. Wave 5, what happens? Dump, right? So the next immediate wave will immediately recover the wave 5, right? Dump and pump can happen both. I'm talking about both bearish and bullish case. So one scenario is very simple. If you want a V-shaped recovery, then this has to be the case. Sharp down move, which will come with a sharp up move. It will be a weak structure. The down move will be a weak structure. Then this will be a reverse. Same thing in the case of a bearish case. Bearish reversal also same case. All right. Same thing, consolidation before a trending move. So you have the ability to study time, right? You know the time. Whatever time I share is different in the public group, right? The intraday time cycles, whatever. Okay. I have shared this many times again. I'll tell you again. Before the time zone, if the trend is consolidation, please study. It can give a trigger on the upside. All right. You can apply the same thing for stocks also. Also, the structure of NIFTY, which I just explained it to you. I want you to open your charts on the side and then slowly study it. You will have some doubts because I have left some gaps. Okay, I have wantedly left some gaps for you to apply your own brain and understand the complete structure. It's a very basic, small gaps. You don't even have to ask me, don't even have to show me. Okay, but I've left some gaps for you to understand and for you to fill. Automatically, you will be able to do that, right? This is all I have for you guys. And right now, so far, it's been a while since I made a video for you guys. That's why I wanted to make a video. This will at least fill your plate till September, October. The only change which will come is in case market does this flat correction. That is the only case. Before it does a flat correction, you will have an indication, correct? Now, in this month of June, there's a possible dip which will come in the after third week or third or fourth week, right? We'll see a dip in the market that time. So at that time, before that time, what do we need? We need a high in the market. Simple. So we'll see that slowly. I'll be sharing the details because this month I'm sharing everything in the public group. I'll share there. All right. So keep in touch. Again, doubts and queries, you know how to ask. You have a time for that because every day I'm getting so many questions. I cannot answer them. I cannot pick up calls which are coming at odd hours, midnight. So please understand. I also have a private life. You know better than the rest. All right. This is where I leave you, and I'll see you in another video. Good luck and always keep practicing.